Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Claudia and I feel like dancing. Yes, that's right, because I'm on my way to the gram. And anytime I'm getting ready to go anywhere, I feel good. And I think I look good. I've been working on this body, working on this tummy, making sure I'm fit, eating right, eating vegan. And this cute little number here is going to the gram with me. I bought it in a small from Ross. It's one of my favorite Ross purchases thus far. It's just a cute little simple dress, but I love a sundress. And it fits nice, I think. It fits my tummy well, it fits my curves nicely. I love this back. It is a Liz and Sarah dress made in Indonesia, and it makes me want to dance. I didn't want it in a medium because it would have been big in the bust, but it would have given me a little more room, just a little more room around the waist, but I like it. These earrings are old but trusty. They have stood the test of time. They're still nice. So also is this bracelet that my sister got for me, the one in Florida years ago, and it's still gorgeous. Now my big sister gave me these shoes. Are they not cute? They're Softy. Sofft brand. Sofft brand. Ooh, and they make me want to groove too. Don't they look good on the leg? Okay. I just love them. Yes, and they wear well too, as far as when you're walking in them. The arch, everything feels good. Color Pops, the lipstick, their gloss is a winner in the summer. I've had this a while too because I don't wear it every day, but I just love the wand and the way you can outline your lips when you're working on getting your kisser together. Just perfect. And always it gives me that happy vibe to kind of hold it like a cigarette, though I wouldn't smoke. But it's just a cute thing to do, it looks like. Voila, finally made my way outside. Let's see how it. And of course, you're outside and you've got to position the camera just so on the ground in front of you. And you look at your legs, you look at your poses, you look at your shoes. Okay, you do a couple of rounds so that you can make sure you have enough clips to work with. You need to make sure you have enough clips to work with and enough background scenery to see which one resonates with you, either poolside or the driveway, and then you just stroll. You just stroll right on into the gram because you've got to get it just so. So you do it again and again, and it doesn't matter if the shoes are comfortable, you can do it all day. Or at least let me say, I can do it all day, again and again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Claudia, and I am filming on my cell, so I hope this fits the whole screen. I don't know, I'm still working with how to make sure I'm filming on my screen properly to fit, a whole YouTube video in the screen. Blah, la, 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 la. What did I just say? I'm hoping that I'm filming the right way to get the film all the way in. But I just wanted to vlog for a minute and show you some clips and video of my, I guess, basically my first outing for, not my first outing for 2023, but I guess nightclub kind of evening nightclub outing, and it was just awesome. I went with a friend of mine. Thank you. But we had a super good time. I enjoyed it so much. God, I don't know how well this is going to come out since I'm filming in the sun, but nevertheless, it was just a grand time. I got a chance to meet some people that I hadn't seen in years. I think it's been like decades. So it was so cool to hug them and say, hey girl, what's up? What's going down? And I saw somebody that I really wouldn't mind dating, spending some time with, going to the movies with, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm trying to put this camera in such a way that the sun is not gonna blunt how the video looks, but it's going down. But anyway, I gotta work on my hello game. But anyway, it was really super nice. And after that, I went to see The Little Mermaid. That was so good. I had been wanting to see The Little Mermaid with my grandchildren, and I got a chance to do just that. I was like, yeah, if you haven't seen The Little Mermaid, that is such a good movie. I think it was well done, well acted. I think her name is Halle Bailey. She did a beautiful rendition of The Little Mermaid. I guess I could say literally one of the best, if not the best I've seen. And I'm not just saying it because she's African American, but that was so good. Let me see if I can turn it this way. I don't want this phone to go hot on me, so I'll make this quick. Yeah, guys. So her hair was about the same color as this wig, and it was locked. It was a wig. I think it was a wig. Yes, I think it was. And it was silky in some parts and afro textured with the locks in the other. So it gave her a beautiful blend of silky locked look. I loved it. So I think you should go and see it if you have not seen it. The actors do a great job. And the singers, oh, mwah, voila, it was so good. You know, of course, Halle Bailey did an outstanding, stupendous performance as the Little Mermaid. I will say that the auntie, the father's sister, she had a great voice, and I think she did a wonderful job in acting her being an octopus. That was grand. The prince was handsome. I'm going to give him that. He was quite handsome, and he did a wonderful job acting as well. But his singing ability needed lots more work, or perhaps somebody else could have been selected to dub his singing. I don't know, but it was okay. It was okay, well enough to make the video, film it. Okay, so that was good. I would give it 5 stars. I'm giving it a 5 star as far as the movie. The quality of the tail, the fish tail was beautiful. The underwater scenes were shot in a creative, bright, vivid way until it looked just like that. It was like she was underwater. It was absolutely great. And when she got to the land, she did a great job, I think, portraying the Ariel's adventure spirit, her willingness to take a horse, something she had never seen, ride it, steer that cart, plowing through the town, not in no ways worried about the horse running, trampling somebody. He was sitting there on the cart beside her with his head swimming, just like the original version of the film. So whoever filmed it, I don't know, Disney or whoever, I would think Disney would have filmed it since it is a Disney production. It was wonderful. Now, let's go to Netflix before I get out of this sun, because this sun is scorching. I am loving the series, as usual, Love is Blind. I think I've watched all of those. They were great, all of them, from Brazil to Japan to the U.S., of course. I love them all. But their new project, The Ultimatum, is absolutely wonderful. If you haven't seen The Ultimatum and you love relationship videos and movies and series, that's the one for you. It's delightful at the same time that it is productive and serious. It is where a couple would come in, they're matched up with other couples as far as personalities, and then they get a chance to date other people in the series, and then they get a chance to choose who they dated. As out of the dating pool, they get a chance to choose someone out of the dating pool to live with for 3 weeks, and then they come back and live with their original partner for 3 weeks. It is magnificent. I love it, and I've been watching it. And most importantly, I've been watching also the queer version of The Ultimatum. I think they need to do a queer version of Love is Blind. You would have to be fierce to do that, since so many people watch Love is Blind. But The Ultimatum's queer version is magnificent. I love the couples, Mel and Yoli. I don't know if they're going to make it. I think Yoli is realizing that Mel is not really for her, that she's, I think, coming strong to walk away from the show with her, because who wants to be left behind? She knows, I think, that the tall blonde, what is her name, Lexi? I think she knows that she's not going to leave Ray for her, even though she knows she and Ray are not a perfect fit. But they will do, but they're not a perfect fit. I think Xander is exquisite. I just love her as a reality show star. I think Xander and Yoli have what it takes to live together, know each other more fully, and marry and have a family. That show is really what their experience was about, because not only did Yoli come in with a partner who was not really into her. Now, Mel says she was feeling Yoli like that, and she wanted to ask Yoli to marry her eventually, but she needed to have her banking account together and some other things. I'm like, no, you don't. You need to simply be ready. Whoever is ready. I read a quote that said, whoever is ready, you just go forth and do something, whatever you choose to do. And she didn't choose to marry Yoli because she just wasn't about that in that moment. So Yoli was like, I'm here. I'm 34, I think, and I'm ready to do it. When she met Xander, Xander was perfect for her. I said absolutely perfect. I just love Xander's personality, same as I did Yoli's. And I really think Xander came with a partner, Vanessa, who for sure, certainly, absolutamente was not into her. Vanessa was about production. From the first time I saw her to the last time I saw her crying, talking about in the 3 weeks she was going to return to Xander. Oh my gosh, I really love you. I found out now that I really want you and I really want to be married. No, 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 no. I love the way Yoli said that poem that you just read, Vanessa, that was performative. And it certainly was. Vanessa is performative. Although I like certain things about Vanessa, I must say, I like the fact that Vanessa is a free spirit who is pondering the theme of polyamory, that she wants to live polyamorously, like how could just like one person satisfy everything. I think Vanessa's heart and spirit can definitely love several different people at one time, totally different people. I don't think Vanessa was a good candidate for the show on one hand, but on the other, I think she was, because she shows us a different sort of person. And I'm not downing Vanessa. I like certain things about her, but she just was not a fit for Xander. I think Xander loved her, what, three or 4 years, and that was fine. Xander said she loved her playfulness, and they always laughed together and had fun. But outside of that, Vanessa was not trying to hear marriage, children, keeping a house, working day to day, coming home to this person. No. And that's okay. Let Vanessa go out there and fly in the friendly skies that she chooses. Yes. I did love the other couples as well and their dynamic, like Sam. I thought Sam was just adorably cute and very articulate. All of them basically were articulate, and I could definitely admire that. Kudos to the casting person who chose the different ones, because they all had a way of describing what they were feeling beautifully. So I was down with that. Let's see. Sam was she was a part of an Asian couple. So it was Sam and her girl. What was her girl's name? Sam and Aussie. Number one, I think Sam would have made any of them a great wife, a great partner. She was thoughtful, intelligent, articulate, and emotionally responsive and intelligent. I'll just say that. She was very much willing to hug Aussie when she felt like Aussie needed hugging. And she was able to, I think, listen to Aussie. So your mate has to be able to listen to you when you're trying to communicate, when you're communicating. But Aussie was another good, not good character for the show. Aussie was forever running, crying, complaining, whining, trying to be aggressive sometimes, but mostly passive aggressive. No, I would not want to even ponder marrying an Aussie type. That was just a no-no. And I think Sam found that out on the show. She discovered that, no, for me, it could be someone else. And who was she? Oh, Aussie was with Tiffany, I believe, Tiff. I'm not sure. I think she was Tiff's partner, but I'll tell you in a little script somewhere in this video. But I thought Tiff was different, but not different enough to not be on the show. I thought she was a great character, to be a great person to be on the show. I shouldn't call them characters. But when she said, if somebody does not like my dog, basically they can keep the fuck walking, I was like, what? But her dog was definitely beautiful. Beautiful. I've always wanted a dog like that. That breed, color, and everything. So one day I will do that. But we'll talk about dogs in another vlog, not this one. A lot of the people on the show had dogs. So cute, so cute. Mildred had a dog. Now, Mildred was the only Latina who wanted everybody to know that Latinas were feisty
And Tiff was like, hey, but your feistiness as a Latina does not give you the right to be rude. So let's just get that straight. And I think she was right about that. But Tiff and Mildred, I think they're like, boom, oil and water, fist to cuff. If Mildred is able to pull herself in and be open to not breaking up with Tiff every week, if Tiff is able to communicate with Mildred to understand her more and understand herself and really work on communicating, I think they can make it. They can make it because they seem to be very much attracted to one another, very much into one another. But that is not enough. Like some of them were pondering on the straight version of the ultimatum. Is love enough? Is love enough to make a marriage go? We will see when I finish looking at that series, the straight one and the queer one, because they are awesome. Now, let me see the other couples. Let's see, Vanessa and Ray were a trial mate, and that was it was almost ludicrous. It was funny in the sense that Vanessa was not even in the least attracted to Ray. I think Ray was her choice because Ray was the only one who was not calling her out on her shit, because Vanessa had a lot of that. And when Vanessa said, "You're my little onion and I'm going to peel you," I was like, oh my God, this girl is a trip. What is she talking about? You don't want to have a mate that you're working on as a project, like a DIY, a personal DIY. Girl, go somewhere. But like I said, Vanessa was entertaining. Perhaps she was the entertaining part of the comic relief. I don't know, maybe. Let's see, who else was on the show as a couple? I think those were the couples. But my favorite couple, Xander and Yoli. Yoli and Xander for sure. Wait. Lexi partnered with Mel. And I think they made a great match. It's just that I don't think Lexi was into Mel as like a romantic possibility. I think she respected Mel's intelligence, as Lexi was a very intelligent 24-year-old. But I didn't see her opening up to Mel to say, like, we could possibly seriously be a couple to walk out of here together. No, I don't care how much they talked about African American hair and African American women and their hair issues. No, I don't think Lexi was there. I thought her parents were lovely. And I think Lexi is a very intelligent, lovely person. Beautiful face. Beautiful. Let's see. Mel, so intelligent. Wonderfully spoken. She's very much articulate. If not, she was probably the most articulate there. But like I said, all of the ladies were fierce. But I think Mel and Vanessa put on serious shows when it came to getting ready to make the decision about, oh my goodness, I want my partner that I came with. It was more or less like, this is my teddy bear and nobody else is going to have it. I don't want to dress this teddy bear and do whatever this teddy bear wants me to do, but nobody else is going to have it. And I'm like, no, that is not the intent of the show. The intent of the show is to seriously look at the dynamic of marriage, you in marriage, and also you opening up possibly to someone else, because they had studied all of the participants to make sure they were able to have something in common. And they did. A lot of them did. I think there could be a lot of couples to reshift and make it. And maybe some couples who came together can make it if they work on themselves and one another. But it's so hot out here. I'm getting ready to close this vlog. Love you all. Love you. Taking it in. Bye. See you in the next vlog.
And this is You Got It Dinner later on that evening. I just love my vegan diet, guys. Ah, so delicious. Bye.